It's the 100 days of giveaways from the Welsh community all the way. Real gold runestones and Welsh galore. Tune in every Tuesday, there's always more. Thanks for the funds, we're heading to the beach, lounging in the sun within arm's reach. Sipping on cocktails, living large, but just kidding, folks, we're still in charge. With your fat wallets and generous heart, we're joking, we're not really gonna depart. The fun is just starting, more prizes to spin. Every Tuesday, come join in. It's the 100 days of giveaways from the Welsh community in so many ways. 40,000 can you see, turning it around, it's all for thee. We've got BitbyBit, Stacksy and Stu, 1 million cool, accepting what's new. Donations galore, near 40k to relay, turn it back in a generous way. Sarcastic thank you section, a big thanks to those who gave us squat. Your empty wallets mean a lot. No tokens, no coins, no NFTs. Thanks for zilch, you're such a tease. It's the 100 days of giveaways from the Welsh community. Hip hip hooray, giving back with laughter and cheer. Join us each week, the time is here. It's the 100 days of giveaways from the Welsh community. Hip hip hooray, giving back with laughter and cheer. Join us each week.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Welcome to the Leather Lounge. My name is Sean Longstreet, and I am the community advocate for Leather Wallet and host for the Leather Lounge. On today's show, Leather is teaming up with the Welsh community, who is in week 3 of their 100-day giveaway campaign. And when I was figuring out how to introduce them, I actually found the perfect intro had already been written. So I'm just going to read the paragraph from their website. Although if you listen closely to the lyrics in that incredible song, which I want to ask more questions about, that served as the intro right there. But just in case you missed it, here we go. Welsh's tale is one heck of a crypto journey. It is the meme coin camp of the Bitcoin blockchain, the only one that danced through the bear market without missing a beat. As the crypto world braced and buckled, Welsh's community was busy growing roots, prepping for the sunshine that was about to break through. Now in the bull run, Welsh isn't just thriving, it's leading the pack. With a solid cap of 10 billion tokens, all in circulation, and no new ones on the horizon, Welsh has been a game changer. It's not just a coin, it's a beacon, drawing crowds into the Bitcoin DeFi space, many diving in for the first time and finding themselves completely enchanted. Welsh is on a mission to do more than just exist. It's here to revolutionize DeFi on Bitcoin, making it accessible, fun, and the go-to for an ever-growing community. Through its ups and downs, Welsh isn't just surviving, it's setting the scene for a DeFi revolution, proving that indeed the future of finance is here, and it's powered by Bitcoin, with Welsh leading the charge. So we have a lot of the army, the leaders from the Welsh community joining us today. We've got BitbyBit, Dave, Stacksy, Stuart, and O'Milly, and Cool Crypto, and probably some other people jumping up too. We are definitely going to be giving away some goodies today. And with that intro, I'm going to pass it over to Dave.
Yo, you got the fancy equipment, Longstreet. Let me tell you, bro. That was good. I need to up my game over here. Millie, what the hell are we doing, bro? Like, we need to get some serious audio equipment up in here.
Well, this is where I give a huge shout out to Brandon at Trust Machines and Leather. So side note, he majored in audio engineering. So, I mean, I kind of know. I taught like music tech for a while, and I've been recording for a while, and he just gave me all the best knowledge, all the good equipment. So thank you, Brandon, for the hookup.
Yo, Dave, we need to up our game, man. This dude sounds like he's on a radio station, man. What are we doing here, man? I'm talking on the iPhone. Come on,
I'm
man.
saying, bro, I got I still have a cord around it. I still have cords attached to my headphones, bro. I don't even have wireless ones.
Well,
Damn,
guys,
Longstreet.
stop giving away everything and go buy yourself some equipment.
Good point. Good point. No, but thanks, man, for obviously having all of us here. I would hardly say like like we're just trying to like I know for myself and I can easily speak for the others that are a part of this. Like when these guys came to me with this idea, we just wanted to pioneer something that really kind of just reinvigorated a community, right? Because between BitbyBit, Rosar, and like Yoda and like Bowhunter, all these other dudes that like really put the blood, sweat, and tears into getting this thing to where it is today, that was like the real feat. It's almost like I feel like we're just kind of reaping the benefits and we just kind of get to fucking to have fun and give shit away because like people are sending us a bunch of stuff and we're like, here you go. So like this to me is like the fun part, but yeah, man, this is awesome. But thanks for having us here, dude. This is great.
All right, so Dave, tell us, are we doing giveaways today too?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we should give some giveaways, and even if it's not pre-planned, I'll go into my stash and give something away. I don't care. But yeah, like might as well stick with the tradition. You know what I mean? Let's ask these
Yeah.
other guys, see if anybody else wants in. I'm down.
Yeah, well, I have donated a few old Longstreet NFTs to be auctioned off for Welsh for all of you guys today. So it's possible that might be happening.
Ooh, fancy. All right, let's go.
All right, so I definitely want to know about the song, but let's just go way back. Tell us about the origins. Do we have BitbyBit here yet?
I invited him on the DMs. Rosar's here.
Yeah,
But
unfortunately, he's
BitbyBit
not
is
met
not.
now.
But Rose
He's really good at speeches.
Yeah, if he's back later, I've heard him just go on and on so beautifully about Welsh. But Rosar, are you able to jump on mic and give us some history?
Yeah, sure. I love telling the origin story. I think it's probably the most exciting thing about Welsh and what got me into it in the first place. Happy to.
Awesome.
All right, let's get into it. So I think to understand Welsh, we have to go back in time a little bit to like 2021, like the tail end of the last bull market. Yeah, that was kind of Stacks's first appearance in a bull market. I feel like it didn't even really get time to shine there. No one knew about it. I only got into it because I was like, oh, cool, I can do NFTs. I can do these, meme coins, but on Bitcoin. Like, remember, this is 2021. There was no BRC20s. There was no runes. There's none of that. Like, and Stacks was basically the only Bitcoin L2. Like, at the time, like, your options if you wanted to build on Bitcoin were like Lightning or working in Bitcoin Core. And those are like very competitive. Like, only a few projects were doing these things. Very hard to get into it. But Stacks, I found out about Stacks and I was like, wow, this is amazing. It's like a cool ecosystem for builders who want to build on Bitcoin and scale Bitcoin. And I got super excited about it, got into it. At the time I was building my own projects, I was like doing this like NFT collection and stuff. But and I didn't actually even know about Welsh when it was first released. I don't think anyone here, well, I mean, there's a handful of people here who were around then. But like, I think what I'm trying to say here is like everyone who's here now, they're not some early bag holder. Everyone who's here now like poured way more effort into it than they're probably getting out of it. Like we've all bled and fought for this thing because we just believe it's like a really strong narrative. Like it is truly the first dog coin, the first meme coin, like, built on Bitcoin. Because that was how you built meme coins on Bitcoin at the time. And I feel like a lot of that gets lost now with these newer developments of this current bull run, but I still believe that to be the case. I think a lot of people will, and I think as more people find out about it, they'll uncover this like hidden gem that is Welsh. And that's what I found. So like in 2023, let's fast forward a little bit because like not a lot was going on during the bear market. People were trading it, people were sending it around, tipping each other with it. But by 2023, ordinals and stacks started to like come on the scene, and people started having this renewed interest in Welsh because it still was the first dog coin on Bitcoin through stacks.
Mm-hmm.
And I got pulled into it by a couple people like Marty Party and Shawnee Bitcoins, and they're like, "Yo, like this is a really low supply dog coin on Bitcoin. Like we should try and get it." And I got pulled into that, and I started trying to accumulate it, and people kept dumping on me. So it's been an uphill battle this whole time, just like trying to unrug this project by, by people who really believe in the narrative and believe in the potential of it. And so that was basically like, what was happening all of 2023. Like projects like Pepe were taking off, and I think people here in this community and this ecosystem just wanted, they believed in the, the potential of this dog coin and wanted to unrug it and make it like part of the community and build something around it.
Yeah.
And I think the key turning point was in December when Bonk was just going nuts. Um, there was just this appetite for meme coins on Stacks. There is an appetite for people on Stacks to get involved in this and have their own token like this. And I sent out a couple tweets. I think word started spreading. People started making Twitter communities and Discords and Twitter handles, and it just completely organically came out of nothing, and just absolutely took off. Like influencers like Ansem and others started streaming about it, and people were bridging into Stacks to buy it, and like really everything from there is history. Like Welsh started the meme coin revolution on Stacks, brought all these builders and users to the space, and a lot of these people are now fully like Stacks maxis almost, and Bitcoin L2 maxis. They're getting into ordinals. So like a lot of people who have been in Stacks and were OGs were holding the token and were able to, I've gotten so many messages about like, man, this like changed my life, because I was able to, sell a little bit, but like keep my bag and like how many meme coins on Bitcoins can say that? Like they're not just speculative. Like Welsh has actually changed a lot of people's lives, like substantially in the current and in the future too. So that's I haven't sold any yet. I don't plan on it. I'm riding out this whole bull run, and hopefully by the end of it, it's integrated into as many Bitcoin L2 and DeFi solutions as possible, and it's just becomes what we all believe it can be, generational Welsh. So something we can like collect fees on from like LPing and all this stuff. So I'm optimistic. I believe in the future that these meme coins are more than just gambling and go away after a week. There's something you can build a community on, and that's my vision for it. Everyone has their own vision for it because like we said, there's no leaders in Welsh. We're all just people who want to make a difference, and this Welsh is where we found to do it. So I think that about sums it up.
Awesome, man. Yeah, thank you for that backstory. I know, like I mentioned in the intro, through the bull market, through the bear market, I know there was one thing that was consistent, and that was Rosar BTC posting about Welsh. And it always brought a little smile on my face. I'm like, he's got dedication. They're going to make it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Let's keep it going.
Yeah. All right, Dave, you want to tell us a little bit about what we are going to be raffling off today?
Let's go to Stacksy for a second. Stacksy wanted to maybe throw the comment. Let's keep that flow going if that's cool with you.
Oh,
I genuinely don't know yet. I got to look through some shit.
Okay, yeah, we've got time. Stacksy. So a lot of the core members that we've invited up here, I would love to get a brief intro. How did you get sucked in to the Welsh Corgi community?
Hey, so that's basically why I raised my hand, because Rosa was just speaking. And he's actually the person who got me into it. So the first day I created Stacksy.btc, it was December 23, on the 27th of December last year. And I've posted about Stacks, and he literally commented something about Welsh. And I'm like, what the fuck is he meaning? Like, what does that mean? Like, I'm like, I thought that's something I don't know, and I was curious. So he sent me this coin, and I looked at it, and I like just fell in love with everything. And I think the Welsh mania started that day. So there was like gas wars, and back then I didn't understand how that worked. So I think I needed 4 days for at least one Welsh transaction to get through. That's how crazy it was in December. And that's how determined back then you had to be. And back then I didn't know how much the fees are and how that works. So I have no idea how much stacks I've actually spent on that. But I think I was setting the slippage to 15%, and just to get at least a small little bag of Welsh. So yeah, thank you, Rosar. It's been a long ride since then.
Awesome. And then tell us, Stacksy, what have you been doing? I actually would also love to know how you found out about Stacks, in addition to Welsh.
Okay, you want the truth or should I mask it?
That's your choice.
Well, I'm always truthful. So I was dating an ETH maxi, and he was super big into Stacks, and he was telling me about Stacks all the time. And he has huge bags, but he's not very active on X. And he basically made me get into it. And he had the idea of me actually creating the Twitter because he was the X. He was the one who was like, "You're so good at this, and and you're a performer, and you're good at designs." And basically, I've started, and I've just fell in love with the community and everyone, and then I just tried to be helpful in any way I could. So I was trying to make content for Stacks, for Welsh, for every project that's out there because I was just having fun. And I was doing that for many, many months until I got noticed. And now I'm working with Staking DAO and Zest and content creation. And it's been very, a beautiful road.
Yeah, that's a really common journey. People for no matter what way they find their way into Stacks. I mean, usually it's something interested in the number go up technology, but then they find this super fun community and they find some way to contribute. And everyone pulls the resources and they donate their time. I know you guys donate a ton of time and energy.
Yeah, we're doing this 24/7. Back in December, there was 3-4 people, BitbyBit, Rosa, me, and a few others posting about Welsh nonstop.
Yep.
And now we have such a big army that we can breathe and do other things while they kind of keep our back and the watch. I see you're liking what I'm saying. She's also huge, and a lot of people that I see here are doing that now very well.
Yeah.
And and actually, I also created an NFT collection, which is just minting right now, which is also contributing to the Stacks ecosystem and has the logos in it. And I just wanted to create something super creative and that hasn't been done yet. So there's only one left to mint until the reveal, and I can't wait for everyone to see it.
Pin that link.
Yeah, we've got 35 minutes left. Let's get that pinned. And let's get that last one minted out.
Okay, I'm done with self-promotion now. Let's go.
Wait, because so everybody knows. Finish the shield, Stacks. We
No,
can't see what we
Dave,
bought.
I don't want to do this stuff.
Wait, we can't see what we bought, guys, until the last NFT is sold. Reveal. Help us. Okay, I'm good. That's it.
Is it how many stacks? 69 stacks?
Yes, it's 69 stacks, and it's photography combined with digital art. I think it's a very different type of concept. It's not AI generated. I've actually spent a lot of time on it. And there's only 40 pieces, so there's only one left. And actually, there have been 50 failed transactions. I don't know what's happening with Gamma at the moment.
Oof.
But I'm just seeing that breaks my heart. It would have been minted out long ago. And these people, they don't know why it's failing. So some of them tried 15 times. So I'm so sorry.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time that we were mysteriously rugged by something on the Stacks ecosystem. I mean, we're all waiting for Nakamoto, and my gosh, it couldn't come fast enough. But yeah, we're all patient. We've been trained. You have to be patient. Best case scenario, it's going to take a couple minutes, but you may have to sit for 50 minutes, maybe an hour, and that's just how it is.
Shout out to the Velar team for picking up the pieces. Let's go.
Let's go.
We love Velar.
Yeah, my gosh, we had an incredible show last week with Velar. So thanks, Peter, for showing up and making it so energetic. He brought so much good energy. So, go back, check out episode 5 of the Leather Lounge. And we're also going to be releasing some of this content on YouTube as well. So do stay tuned for that. I want to check in with Stuart and everyone else here. I also want to find out more about this song. But first, Stacksy, if you don't mind, please do pin the link to your collection, because maybe the chain will be on our side in the next 35 minutes, and we'll see it minted out.
I've commented, but I have no idea how to pin things. Can someone teach me, please?
I got you. Just DM it to me.
Yeah.
I've put it in the comments.
Okay, got it.
Perfect.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you, Stacksy. All right, Stuart, can I pass it over to you? Because I know you and I, this little partnership started really because of a great conversation between us. So yeah, give us your little intro. How did you get involved in Stacks and with Welsh?
Hey, how's it going, Sean? Listen, first of all, I want to thank you very much for hosting this here and allowing us to get a beautiful platform here to get to tell us about the subject we are all very passionate about. So how did I come into Stacks? I came through Welsh. It was through an influencer who's part of the crypto banter community. I heard about Welsh through that, and I joined and never left. So it's unfortunately today we don't actually have the person who I would love to see on stage here is BitbyBit, and we are actually here today because of him. It was actually his initiative to get this 100-day giveaway. And it started off something quite small that he was going to do a 100-day giveaway just to, to bridge this the point of the Nakamoto didn't release and maybe that'll bring it forward to the bull run, etc. To give people something else to look at. And that was the fun part. And all of a sudden, it grew into something quite substantial, as you know it where we're at now. And with that there, what we've actually done with the help of a beautiful team and a beautiful community, and we brought out, we've really brought out the talents of people in this as well. Like, so we've connected so many people and brought all these here together to grow our community. So with this here, what are we doing? What is the main idea? Are we just, going up on stage, putting Dave up there and going, yes, we're giving away, and having Stacksy up there making beautiful graphics? Are we having Dave, grinding away, getting sponsors, and myself as well? No, this is actually something more. This is about connection. This is about growing our community as a whole. This is about educating people, because this is what we need. An educated mind is a confident mind. A confident mind will continue to rest and stay within that community. Okay, because we've seen so many of these other projects here are different ecosystem blockchains, and people just get rugged and rugged and rugged. But if they come here, this is actually a safe place to be. So this is the reason what we're growing. So we're educating people, teaching people how to use the Stacks ecosystem, not just coming by Welsh, but how to use Velar, how to use a Leather Wallet, how to use many different things. And if you've seen, we already created videos for that there. So once you've got education, teaching people how to do dollar cost averaging, how to use the systems, all of a sudden you create customer retention. So this is what is actually a bigger project than just giving, oh, by the way, Dave being really cool up there and giving away projects. So it's, or giving away prizes. So this is why we're here. So yeah. The problem is now giving you the mic back, Sean. It's not going to happen, but even though you sound amazing, so it's so go on ahead.
Oh, we got space, Stuart. If there's more you want to say, go for it, man. This is the Welsh.
Don't do this because he will never stop.
You want your infight drama?
Yeah, no, listen, with this here, it's something I'm very, very passionate about. And Stacksy is right. We do spend 25 hours a day. We have now created, we don't actually have time zones anymore. We actually have Bitcoin time. So it's forget about the EST time or PST time, doesn't matter. We have Bitcoin time. So as I said, there's lots to talk about this here. I'm not going to keep on being long-winded because I don't want to bore the shit out of people. People are here for prizes. They want some alpha. What's kicking off? Are we ready for next week? What's the task? What's going to happen? And it's what they're really waiting here for is the prizes, guys. And so yeah, Sean, I'll hand it back over to you, son.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. We are we're definitely going to be doing some giveaways here. But yeah, Dave, let me pass it back to you, and maybe you can, in addition to anything else that you want to add,
You want to talk about the song? Let's do it. You ready?
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
Mir Khan is raising a hand. Maybe he wanted to say something.
Let's get there. Mir Khan, go for it.
Can you help me?
Yes.
My question: what role does your token play in your ecosystem, and what are the benefits of long-time holding of your token? Thank you.
There are many benefits. First of all, you're part of an amazing community. You can be part of watching, learning and becoming more educated within the system, how to use many different amazing products and projects within this here. So it's about being educated and learning how to, not just making money, but how to grow your assets. Maybe you can add on to that, Dave.
Nah, you did. That was a bang up job, bro. That was it. If I couldn't understand the question per se, but did he ask what are the benefits of the token?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Stu. I mean, I think Stu, you pretty much summed it up. Mir, you have any other questions other than like what the benefits are? Good talk, good talk. But no, great question, Mir. Appreciate it. Thank you,
But
Stewie. Good job.
he also gets to listen to me on a regular basis. I mean, my God, who
Yeah, that's
wouldn't want to?
also
Who would?
true.
Yeah.
I talk to Stu way too much, man. Like way too much. Like Sean, like literally, like me and Stu talk way too much now. You know, like this giveaway shit is not like it's not simple. You know, like this it does require. Believe it or not, it does require a lot of coordination, like leading up to it. And yeah, unfortunately, I drew the Stu card, but yeah.
Actually, it was funny because today was the only day his Twitter was like lagging and he couldn't call us and he was going crazy. He had almost like, I don't know, like withdrawal syndromes of not being able to call us.
Stacksy resorted to Telegram. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna call you on Telegram." I'm like, "All right, fuck it, call me on Telegram, bro. Like,
But
whatever."
you've nailed the head. You've hit the nail on the head as well, Dave. Like you and Stacksy. Like I mean, you guys knows that you know how much work goes into this here. It's just not just we ring up somebody, we go to somebody ask for a donation. Okay, throw it across, and eventually we'll get we can go on a call. Like I mean, we are on calls there, and there's a man. I need to shout out to this guy. He's up on the speaker. Cool. Cool gives us so much. He's brought so many people in from the ETH network for us as well. Like I mean, we're doing on his calls. Constantly being involved networking. I've had several different calls. They have new people who explaining to them about the giveaway. So it does continue. It's not just a one-off. Okay, the work behind it is a workload. But you know what? The rewards, we've seen the rewards so far. Call spaces over 1,000 people in each space. I'm pretty impressed with that.
Wow. Yeah, that's legit.
He's got a good co-host also sometimes too. You know, his
I gotta
co-host is
say,
pretty cool.
Dave, every time I tune in, it's so professional, so dialed in, great energy. So I know you're being self-deprecating, but it's legit good. Well, tell us some details about the giveaway because there are some big ticket items that you've either already given away or you've got waiting in the wings. Not necessarily today's giveaways, but just give us the overall big picture. What's this bag that you're sitting on?
Okay, listen. First of all, we have. Sorry, go ahead, Dave. You want to go for it, mate?
No, Stu, please, you got this.
Okay, so we have, first of all, one of the big prizes coming up as well. We have an ounce of gold, pure gold. We have a 2-ounce rare silver coin, which is a Fenrir. It actually is treated with something that shines up in UV light. You can't get these anymore. I think they're worth about £1,000 if you can get one. As I said, the ounce of gold. We have another runestone. If anybody knows with the runestones, with the advantage of them, and they are, I think you'll get another 2 airdrops with them as well. Now, there's one of the biggest prizes here, which is amazing. If for the person who has done the biggest purchase and held who has the biggest bag at the end of this giveaway, we have an amazing guy on our. Is he on here? Is he actually on here today? Yoda Scroda, is Yoda on here? Please tell me he is. I'm just scrolling down here. Maybe he's not. Yoda Scroda has said he will donate 1 million Welsh. He will donate 1 million Welsh to that person. Now, it doesn't just end there. If that person holds for 365 days from the moment he receives it until the 365 days, he will give them an additional 1 million Welsh.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Sorry, mate. We can't actually remember. You signed the agreement at the start. You can't go to enter the competition, mate. Sorry. So yeah. We have given away already. We've already given away roughly. I would say roughly about $12,000 worth of prizes. And think of this as well. These are not given away during the bull run. Imagine winning all these prizes that we've given away so far during the bull run, guys. The prizes we've given away are literally hundreds of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands. So this is teaching people how to accumulate. There's many more big prizes on you coming along. So, and this works on donations. And for any of the projects who see that there and understand that there how this works, they all become part of it. So yeah.
One thing that I love that you've said a couple times is this concept of education and dollar cost averaging, which I think is something that I hear a lot more about now in this cycle than I did in the previous cycle, because so many people got burned and learned their lessons. So that being said, asterisk, not financial advice here. And, you can't put in more than like you're willing to lose, these kinds of things. So the fact that you guys are, it's not just like you're pumping your bags, you're creating a fun community, you're having a blast doing it, and you're educating people. And maybe personally, my favorite thing is that you're onboarding people on to Stacks. Love that.
Bro, like, think about this for a second, right? Between the additions of Cool, O'Milly, myself, right? We try and cover so much ground, and we hit a lot of different communities, right? Millie's holding weekly space, like literally holding weekly space, sometimes multiple spaces, right? Me and Cool are holding our spaces, and Cool is like, I mean, he's just a glutton for punishment, man. Like, this dude's running like an 8-hour space on a Saturday, and Welsh is literally dropping there. But the best part about this is, right, is like Stu recognizes something like that, right? And it's like, okay, let's keep going. Let's push this envelope. Here's another 30,000 Welsh, like, for us to do a giveaway. And it's not to say, hey, we need to just keep pumping money into something. It's essentially when it's like you have an opportunity to get through to people. And if you just ask Cool, I don't know if you could speak on this, but like, I look down right now, I literally see almost every single winner that we've called in the last 3 weeks in this space. And a good chunk of them came from Cool, from Millie, from me. Like, it's such a diverse group. Like this, like you can't script this kind of stuff. Like, we're literally we're writing the playbook on this stuff. You know what I mean, Sean? Cool. Can you speak on that, bro?
Yeah. It's one of the best ways to onboard people. Like it's Dave just said, I host a lot of spaces like Monday through Monday. The biggest spaces on the weekend, the last one we had was over 5,000 people were there on the past weekend. I've actually hosted Stacks before in Leo, but man, I love hosting spaces. I love talking to projects. The biggest thing with me is I love empowering people and also onboarding people. So this giveaway thing, it was big because we're able to onboard people into the Stacks ecosystem. Remember, a lot of guys don't know what Xverse is or Leather. So through this giveaway, we've been able to expose them into the Stacks ecosystem, and it's a beautiful thing, man. Just to see people from all over the place, people from the Solana ecosystem, people from the Celeste ecosystem, from the ETH ecosystem, come here and like, whoa, there's a new world here. This is new, and we try to explain to them, look, this ecosystem is still new. There's going to be upgrades coming up, which is going to make things more more efficient eventually. So it's a beautiful thing, man, to onboard people, and like I said, it's fun too. Like I said, for me, that's the two biggest part of it is fun, and we get to onboard people in the Bitcoin ecosystem, which is going to be absolutely insane when these upgrades come. We're talking about 5 second transaction blocks. What? It's
Yeah.
gonna be crazy, man. I'm excited. So, like I said, my job, man, is just really to onboard people from different ecosystems. We do the giveaways or whatever. It's just a fun community, man. So, like I said, my part, I just love doing the spaces with different projects and different founders and we expose this new ecosystem to a brand new audience. They've never even heard of a Xverse wallet or leather wallets, and now they're actually holders of Stacks, holders of Welsh, and they've downloaded the Xverse, if they've downloaded leather, and we're gonna keep going as long as we can, man. And that's it.
Awesome, man. Let me talk a little bit about what we can give away today. So real quick, if you have not done so already, please retweet the space, because I think that's going to be one of the prerequisites for winning something. But I've donated a little nest egg of NFTs. So if you're new to the space,
This space was downloaded via spacesdown.com. Visit to download your spaces today.
I think there's a lot of people that you guys are bringing so many new people to the Leather Lounge today. So I'll give a little background. I came into Stacks a few years ago because of something called City Coins. I started doing research. I realized that you could do NFTs on Stacks, and I'm a musician and a photographer. So I realized like this is an amazing opportunity for me to connect with a global audience and like maintain ownership of intellectual property and things like that. So I started doing a lot of art and music and just connected with a lot of the communities in the Stacks ecosystem. So I've done a lot of collaborations with other artists, including 300, who maybe or maybe not, we're going to hear his music at the end of the show. So I've been releasing music and art NFTs, for a few years now. So I've donated about 7 or 8 NFTs to Welsh for their giveaways for the next, however many days are left in their 100-day giveaway. So guys, what do you think? I mean, I'm happy to, what do you think? We can give away 2 or 3. And I was thinking that maybe we could even let the winners choose which pieces they want. If you look at the .btc for what is it, 100-day giveaway.btc? I think that's it.
That's it right there.
Okay, very good. So you'll see some of them, but yeah, for anyone that wins, like if you see something that speaks to you that I've donated, you can take your pick.
Hey, what's good? What's happening?
300, what's good, baby?
300, good to see you, man. Thanks for popping up.
I'm fine, bro.
It's kind of crazy to think about how much has been happening in the space since you and I started collaborating on Wastelands so many years ago. So let me just give you a little backstory.
I'm loving what you're doing here. So yeah, shout out to the Welsh community and that is it's something that we need in the community. So yeah, I'm loving everything.
It really is, man. Well, every community needs good music too. And what I noticed about you is that you started popping into these communities and saying, hey, I want to write you guys some music. And the way I was first introduced to you is you took a snippet of some of the music that I did for Project Indigo, which is one of the coolest games on Stacks. And you just like surprised me. You said, hey, I was inspired by this part of the music and I made this. And I thought it was incredible. And then we released that together. And then I kind of like wanted to ping pong back with you. So I took one of your songs, a song called, I think God Did. And then I did a little bit of like taking my take on that. And then we released that together as a collaboration. Both of those are eligible. I donated, one of each of those to the 100-day giveaway.btc. So yeah, it's been amazing to see 300 just invigorate and bring so much energy and art into the space. So big shout out to 300. I see some hands up. So Crypto.
Hey, shout out to you guys. Shout out to the host and the co-host, speakers and the listeners. Actually, I want to know, apart from the giveaway on Welsh, what other criteria do the Welsh have for the community, and what other benefits, and what is the future of the project going to look like? So I'm just curious to know that. Thank you.
Zealy Quest, my boy. So in order to qualify, right, for all these giveaways, right, because we're going to be doing another 7 or 8 weeks in total, you have to complete these Zealy giveaways. For those that are familiar with Galaxy, Zealy's obviously just another one for, to gain like social following. But, like everyone's just kind of starting to kind of feel their way around some of these tools, right? So we're literally growing in front of your eyes. So you got to kind of bear with us sometimes. But ultimately, right now, 2 quests are on Zealy, right? Zealy, and I'll actually pin it right when I'm done like explaining to you. But what you got to do is really, really simple. You got both wallets, right? You got Xverse, you got Leather. We want to make sure that you're downloading both. That's obviously paramount. And then we want you to deposit some funds into each of them because we want to essentially what we want to do is we want to show you essentially onboard you and show you how simple these things are to actually do. Now, to be clear for everybody, one of the Zealy quests, okay, we were telling everybody before to swap within the wallet, but because of the unfortunate incident that happened over at Alex, the only thing you have to do now, and Stu made a great video about this, Stu, if you can pin it, now that you know how to pin, sweetheart, congratulations, pin it to the top. But all you have to do is now go over to Velar, okay, it's literally velar.com, right, velar.com. And ultimately, once your Stacks is in your wallet, just simply swap for Welsh. There is a ginormous liquidity pool over there now. Shout out to Falcon for obviously moving a nice chunk of money over there. That was fantastic. So now we have some pretty deep liquidity. And that's the only thing you have to do different. But once you do those, you're good to go. You're qualified. You come into the space every Tuesday, 10:30 PST time, 1:30 EST time. You retweet the space, and you are qualified, my man. Make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Thank you, Dev.
Great
You're
question.
welcome.
Asking.
Uh,
Stuart, thanks for being patient.
Yeah, it's exactly. You mentioned something there as well, Sean. I want to come back to this here, which is something that's very deep and important to me, and that's education. And so we actually have a 3-tiered education system being put into place. First of all, we touched lightly on the education within, explaining people how to get part of this here with the fun element. Then what we have is a second layer of education, which we use. For me, one of the best people who in this space does calls is Dave, who whenever he brings the projects then up on his calls, people get to be educated where he deciphers everything. Okay, and I think this is brilliant how he does this here. So there's a second layer of education. To top that off, then, okay, brilliant. That's great. You've come on a call. Happy days. Then what? Where do you go after? Most people haven't a clue. So this is what Dave is now putting into place. We're actually having a point of reference, a hub where people can actually go and understand everything. He'll give you more information himself with this here, but I do think it's very, very important to highlight the aspect of what we're actually doing here. It's much, as I said, much deeper than just a giveaway. So it's education, confidence, customer retention. Dave, would you like to actually talk about that there, please?
Yeah, so just really quickly, I don't want to turn it into a shield, but like we're still like we're at the very beginning stage of this. But me and Stu have been ideating on this for a minute. We're finally putting stuff to paper. We're applying obviously to D grants for funding. I mean, hopefully we won't need funding. I mean, Dylan from Bitflow said yesterday that hey, he might be interested in kind of giving us a few bucks to be able to build it. But there is a ginormous like chasm, like as big as the Grand Canyon between people that are coming to the space and that are just becoming familiar with it and the shit that they're hearing, at least here in Twitter Spaces. Like the devs obviously are devs. Like they don't know how to communicate to the average Joe or the average person, right? So we're gonna start creating like AI modules. You know what I mean? So there's gonna be different modules, different stages. You're gonna earn yourself like a diploma. Yeah, really simple. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, I love that. That reminds me, this is something that I've heard Brandon speak about really well especially on his Friday show. Let me plug that real quick. So every Friday, Brandon from Trust Machines has Good for Bitcoin. I think it's 2 p.m. Eastern every Friday. It's definitely like one of the highlights of my week. So, but this is one point that he makes. You don't have to be a developer to build on Bitcoin. There's so many ways for people to find whatever it is that resonates with them. Community management, contributing art, just making the space fun. Anyone can find their own way of building on Bitcoin.
Facts, bro. That's it. That's what we're trying to do, right? And look, nothing is like just the same way that some of these amazing tools are being built, right? And you're seeing some of these amazing platforms. I mean, just talking with Dylan yesterday, and then with Philip last week from Stacking DAO, right? This is what this ecosystem does amazingly is work together, right? There's not like cutthroat freaking crazy competition. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody's genuinely looking to kind of support the other one if they can. So yeah, I haven't found this anywhere else. I've only been in this game three and a half, going on 4 years, so I can only speak with limited like experience. But goddamn, like coming from where I came from, I'll tell you this much: I know me and Cool have been to the depths of the crypto friggin' abyss, and we finally come out. And this is like these are the promising people that you want to be around. But yeah, I don't want to hog this up. We'll chat a little bit if you want after this. Sean, but I saw JT came up. Yeah.
Can you pin that there, Dave? Sorry, in the comments. I'm still retarded on the pinning shit in this here.
You got Sean. You know we have to. You know what I'm going to create, and hold me to this. I'm going to create a Twitter Spaces Basics 101 like one sheeter. That's what we need. I'm going to create it today.
Talk about education. That's part of it.
JT, what's good?
What is up, guys? How's everybody doing?
Good, man.
You guys are out here crushing it, dude. Dave, cool, hosting spaces all the time. A lot of what you guys said really resonated with me. You know what I mean? Being in these spaces and like have just being there for like people to come up and be able to ask those questions that they may not understand. You know, it's huge. Leather, this is the first time I'm seeing you. I give you a follow so I can look a little bit more into it. You know, but I love coming to your spaces because I get a chance to interact with all of these, you know, different communities. I see Welsh all over the place now, Stacks all over the place now. You know, you guys are out here crushing it. And one thing that you said, Stuart, that really, really resonated with me is, you know, sometimes I lose focus about what I know, the knowledge that I've gained in this space since I've been here, which, you know, is limited in comparison to some of the people that I interact with. But I still will use keywords like, you know, contract address or just shorten it CA and liquidity. And these are terms that like I have to remember that they're not normal. You know what I mean? So I think it's really cool for you guys to have like a central location where it's like a lot of people may not come up on stage and say, what the hell are you talking about? CA, what does that mean? You know what I mean? So I think it's really cool. And Dave, when you're talking about space, listen, guys, running spaces is an art, bro. Having co-hosts is almost imperative, just not only for stabilizing the network, but also to be able to manage all the people that are coming out, post stuff to the Jumbotron. It's just like, I really like make that, Dave, because damn it, I'm going to put it out there to all of my people because running spaces is definitely an art. So, but yeah, I just got home today. I wanted to pop up here and say hey to y'all and just really appreciate you guys being here, man.
Thanks, JT. Appreciate that. Mirkan, you got another question?
Help me?
Yep.
Can you help me?
Yeah, go for it.
Can you add another co-host, Sean, real quick?
Yep.
My question, people allow check about safety and security from any project because of the many hacking requests right now. I would like to know how safe your project is. How can you make sure that you are secure? Thank you.
Hey, Mir, it sounds like you might be a little bit sick, my guy. I hope you feel better. But if you don't mind, can you maybe put the question in the comments so that we can best answer it for you? Because I don't know about anybody else, but I couldn't understand you because maybe your throat was a little bit sore. But yeah, can you put it in the comments and I'd be happy to answer it, man. Thanks, Mir. Who else we got? Hannah. Yeah. Sean, can you make Stu a co-host or anybody else like a co-host? Because we need a second one in order to let Hannah up.
Yeah, man. I will take care of that 1 second.
Thank you, sir. What else we got cooking, man? JT, I appreciate those kind words, bro. Thank you, dude. But yeah, like it's what we're trying to do out here. You know what I mean? And maybe for some people that don't realize, like when you run spaces, 95% of the spaces that you see us on, we're not getting paid to do those. Literally 95% of them we're not. And there is something to be said about running space. Yo, and shout out to Millie, by the way, who just I think he's closing in or he has recently hit his 1,000th Twitter space. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's dedication.
Whew, that's nuts. That really is nuts. So shout out to Millie. But yeah, like it's an art form. Like you have to manage personalities, who's talking over who, like who's gonna cut who off, like how are you gonna keep the peace? We're babysitters, we're teachers, we're educators, we're EMTs, we're the police, and we're the firemen. We do it all.
Nice, man. All right. Well, we're getting a little close on time. We can go a little bit over if we need to, but typically we shoot for an hour. I still have to know, where did this incredible song come from for the Welsh giveaway?
Oh, Stewie was the inspiration for all of it. Every single one. Yeah, it was one of these AI generated songs, but I did go through about like 50 of them. But I knew that once I found the Irish jig, it just made sense, Sean. No?
Are you kidding? It sounds really good. I mean, I thought it could do it. Like I thought maybe he was a professional like songwriter and in a former life or something.
On that note, yeah.
Don't blow too much smoke. But and just so everybody knows, right? Like in regards to the lyrics, right? Sometimes like it's a little bit tough to hear some of the lyrics, right? But in the beginning, just so like I don't know, I wanted to get cute with it because when I first heard that we got a total of almost $30,000 or $40,000 in donation, like worth of stuff between tokens, coins, NFTs, this, that, and I was like, what? 30 grand in the first like week, and I was like, that's insane. And they were like, dude, look at the wallet. And I looked at it and I was like, holy cow. So I thought it would be funny. I thought it would be funny to be like, hey, thanks for the money, guys. Like, we're going to make off with it, right? So in the first verse, you hear, thanks for the funds. We're heading to the beach, lounging in the sun within arm's reach. Sipping on cocktails. Wait, hold on. Sipping on cocktails, living large. But just kidding, folks. We're still in charge. With your fat wallets and generous hearts, we're joking. We're not really going to depart. The fun has just started. More prizes to spin. Every Tuesday, come join it. It's the Sunday. I love it, man. This was, give me questions on this. This is, I can geek out on this all day.
Well, okay. So did you write the lyrics? Where did the lyrics come from?
Of course I didn't.
Come on.
I did go through a few ChatGPT, like, iterations, maybe like 15 or 20. You take the good verses, took the good lines, and then kind of substitute here and there. But there was one little blooper that I did kind of release to, luckily I didn't release to the public, where, the part where it goes, Bit was not, Stu or Bit was not happy with me for this one, where it says, we've got Dave, Bit, Stacksy, and Stu, O'Million, cool, right? That part, I initially put, we've got Stu, and then I put Bit right after that. He's like, they're all like, all I hear is, we've got stupid. And I'm like,
Oops.
I mean, but I guess it was really apparent. I didn't hear it, but that was everybody's first feedback was, we got stupid. That's what you put on there. I'm like, okay, I'll change it.
There you go. Things we learn along the way.
Too
well,
funny.
let's, Dave, do you have the Twitter picker handy? Should we do a little way here? And are we okay? We could do 2. What do you think? 2, maybe 3 giveaways today.
Let's do 2. Let's do 2. We don't want to spoil anybody now. You know what I mean? We don't want to kind of set too much of a high bar.
Stay tuned every Tuesday. We got to check in every Tuesday.
Yeah. Yes, I do have the Twitter picker handy. Just give me 1 second. Now, all right, everybody, listen up. So make sure you retweeted the space. I have it pinned to the top. That's like this space is the one that you actually have to retweet from the one that was put up from the Leather Wallet in order to be eligible. Let's get some more people in here, or at least noticing.
Dave, and make sure they follow Leather Wallet Twitter page. Make sure you follow them. That's should be the number 1 criteria. You have to follow Leather. Give them a follow for sure, and it should be the criteria too. You can't win their gift and don't follow their page, man. That makes no sense.
Thank you, cool. Goes without saying, but you got to say it.
Sean, I gotta ask you though, bro. Like, I mean, I know I'm in the co-host spot, and like, this is an amazing space, really, like, genuinely awesome. I love being here. When mobile Leather Wallet, please?
This is the greatest question, only second to when Nakamoto. But I will tell you it's coming.
That's it? That's all you're gonna give me?
That's all I can give you. Just stay tuned.
I know more.
Look for the codes.
If Stu knows more than me, we have a problem. Okay? If Stu knows more than me, there's an issue.
Well, I don't want to break up the band, so I'll make sure that I tell you both at the same time.
All right, got it. Okay, so Twitter picker is loaded up. Could we just hear like one verse of like the 100 days of giveaway, just so like people kind of like feel good? You know what I mean? Like leading up to the Twitter picker. I could do it. I have it up right here.
From the Welsh community all the way. Real gold, runestones, and Welsh galore. Tune in every Tuesday. There's always more. Thanks for the funds. We're heading to the beach, lounging in the sun within arm's reach. Sipping on cocktails, living large, but just kidding, folks.
All right. Oh. We are ready with Twitter picker. So the winner, wait, what are they winning? What's the first one?
So I'm liking this idea that they can just take a look at everything that I've donated to you, and whatever speaks to them, if it's music, photography, it's their choice.
All right. Sean likes causing more work for the rest of us. Fantastic. All right, guys, this is what we're going to do. Okay, here we go. Twitter picker, not bad. I feel like we could have done a little bit better on the total number of retweets, but whatever. We'll let you guys off the hook. There's 87 people in this space right now. We only got 40. What is it? 44 people in. All right, not bad. Here we go. Winner of the first NFT is yeah, Dr. F, aka the German MFR. Come to the stage, please. Let's
Come
go.
on down. Stuart, you've got your hand up while we're getting him upstage.
Yeah, listen, I just want to quickly use this time as well. There's a few people in the audience, and I want to thank you as well. It's really the sponsors, because this does not work without the sponsors. Like last week, we had a very, on Tuesday past, we had very generous sponsors. One of the guys here is actually in the audience, and somebody I actually want to give a special shout out to as well, and who's become a good friend, is Hero, who has helped me and helped us in the 100-day giveaway to connect to many, many different projects to help with the donation. So I want to give you a massive shout out to Hero, and to all the other people who are in our audience here. I want to say thank you to all of you. We couldn't do the giveaway without you. So thank you to everybody.
Well said. Yes. Thank you, Hero, for always showing up to every space. It really means a lot. And Good Kitty is in there too. Everyone let me direct some attention real quick. So give Hero a follow. If you are at all interested in stacks, you have to follow Hero and you have to follow Good Kitty because and 300 too, because these are people that have been around the space for a long time. They are bringing so much value to the community. So if you're looking for the alpha, make sure you turn on those notifications and give them a good follow.
Let's go. Okay, Twitter picker's loaded up. Wait, is Dr. F up here? Dr. F, welcome. How are you, sir?
What's good, my D? Man, thanks for hosting. I never won anything, so proud.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So, yeah, man, happy Tuesday, and let's go.
Can I ask my favorite question, Dave?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you a Welsh yet?
A Welshie?
Do you have any Welsh?
I guess, yeah. I guess.
Yay!
I followed Dave's advices here and there, yeah. So
smart.
I have to.
Do you know what? Whatever he said when he speaks, you just want to go, what prize do you want? Take them all.
This is you guys don't realize this is OG right here, bro. Like,
yeah, look at those.
They've
been released. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. It was breaking up.
Oh, sorry. Better. Is that what it was sounding like? No, I was saying that Dr. F is OG, but Dr. F, I'm happy that you won, man. Congrats, brother. All right, on the second one.
Yeah, let's do that. But before we give away the second one, I do want to shout out another incredible team and protocol. So for anyone new coming in from Welsh, if you're somewhat new to the space and you don't know about Gamma, go give Gamma a follow, because every week we get a little check-in from Gamma. So Brett is the head of growth at gamma.io. Gamma is the place to buy art on Bitcoin, art, and NFTs on Stacks. So we're going to go check in the Gamma corner of the room right now. Check in with Brett, and then when we're back, we'll do the second giveaway. Take it away, Brett from Gamma.
Sean, I'm just looking at these NFTs. These are absolutely amazing.
You've got your man Brett here, Eli Herf, some of you know me as. Let's hop straight in. So, here to talk art on Bitcoin and on Stacks. Next week, we've got a big week. We'll be having the launch of our Gamma Summer Pass. So you'll need to have 3 mints and have held them from any creator on Bitcoin on Gamma. So it could be prints, other mints, and whatnot. That's the way to get on the allow list, and the only way to get on the allow list, which will then give you access to all of the perks and the fun with the Summer Pass. We'll also be having a bit of a highlight of some different generative artists across June and July. So it's a nice little bit of alliteration for you all. Generative June and Generative July. So look out for some really cool drops from generative art are showing all the possibilities of dropping long form generative art using the various, I guess, data and components available. Putting it on chain on Bitcoin makes a lot of sense because file size is small, it's derived in code, and there are a lot of variables to then allow for some really cool variations such as block height, inscription ID, even being aware of special sats, so they can call it, sattribute aware, if you like. I think that there's going to be lots happening on Stacks too, seeing a few mints start to pop up. It's been awesome to see the Mojos doing well and really looking forward to the Nakamoto upgrade and the site rebuild, which we are currently heads down in. All right. Peace out, Leather Lounge. Thanks, Longstreet.
Brett, we need to know if you guys want to because Stacksy has her collection up on there, and there was a bunch of transactions that failed, like a good number of them. Would you want to buy the last one so that we can all reveal our own? There's literally one left, bro. One.
Oh, I don't know what's happening.
Gamma, step up.
Yeah, it's my collection. It's on Stacks. It's my first debut collection. There's 1 mint left, and we had 50 failed transactions on Gamma. Okay, some of them were because of contract problems, but like some were really just for no reason.
Hey, don't ruin the shield. Don't ruin the shield. No. We don't want to say that.
Yeah. Dave, you're the best.
Whoever gets the transaction that goes through to get that last one is going to be lucky.
Let's go.
Yeah, Stuart. Sorry, I just cut you off with Brett's little bit here. But what do you want to say?
No, all's fine. All's brilliant, guy. All's good. Let's go with the second giveaway.
Oh, yeah, we ready? Oh, also, I was reading the comments, and I don't know if this is serious or not, but Lux Lobs, you said you were going to give away something too? I'm not sure what that is, but if you can, I don't know if it was tokens or if you have an NFT, we'll send some Lux to the winner as well. ALUX.
Yeah, I was reading the same, to be honest.
I don't know what it is, but all right. Hey, not complaining. All right, so let's do Twitter picker number 2. Winner number 2, S-Gen Anubis. S-Gen Anubis.
Come up to the stage, S-Gen.
Boop, boop. Wait, where's my sound? Where's my key? I need like a real keyboard.
Giveaway.
Here we go.
From the Welsh community all the way. Real gold, runestones, and Welsh galore. Tune in every Tuesday. There's always more. Thanks for the funds. We're heading to the...
All right. Are you here? Can you hear us?
Yeah, let's fucking go, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
All right. So you can take a look if you go to 100daygiveaway.btc. You'll see some of the NFTs that I donated there. So, and if it's not clear, just send me a DM. I'm behind the Leather account right now, but follow me at longstreet.btc. Shoot me a DM, and I will let you know what the giveaway donations are. You can make your choice.
Okay, man. Super stoked. This is cool, man. Good stuff, Jen. Good stuff, man. Congrats on the win. Man, this is a great job. Like, just giving away like free shit. Like this like doesn't get really better than this. You know what I mean, Sean? Like, we get to actually just give away stuff.
Is that why you just dedicate seemingly 25 hours a day to this?
Kinda. Yeah.
We're addicted.
Yeah, we are very addicted. But Sean, seriously, I know like time is a little bit crazy, but I just want to say thanks for obviously. Look, I have massive respect for the Leather team, and I'm going to tell you why just really briefly is because you guys are in the fucking trenches with us every single day out here. Like, this is not easy doing like what we do, right? Trying to educate this and that, but like an account like yours, like just the Leather account itself, right? Being in these spaces, inviting us, and just meshing with this entire community. This is what wins out here. And this is what a lot of brands don't understand. But you guys have a serious grasp on it. I just wanted to say, obviously, I'm like, for me, I know I speak for me, and I'm sure for everybody else, is like, thanks for hosting us, dude. Like, this is amazing. I love the Leather Lounge, man. I'm going to be an avid listener. Shout out to Brandon, and obviously on his Friday show as well. But just thanks for inviting us, dude. Like, this was fucking great.
Thanks so much, man. Yeah, you guys brought great energy. Obviously, like, you bring the audience too, so it's great to see so many new people here. The new follows are great. Obviously, like I mentioned earlier in the space, I've been such a Stacks advocate for so long. So now having the opportunity to, just help with that connection, that bridge between Leather and the community means a lot to me. So yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
For sure.
I just want to give a final word for myself. I know I just want to yet again, unfortunately, my good friend couldn't appear on the call. BitbyBit, yet again, we are the reason why we're actually talking about this today. He actually started this. So yet again, a big shout out to BitbyBit. And yet again, as Dave said, I personally, and we all have a lot of respect for you, Sean and Brenton. And yet again, you're in there with us, working away, and a lot of respect to you guys. A lot of respect. Thank you very much for the call today.
Thank you guys so much. So before we close it out, is there anything else? So let's just give one more plug for what's your show every Tuesday. You're doing the giveaways. What do the people need to know?
Okay, for the next one, we're actually just releasing the quest now shortly. I'll give you a heads up. You hear the alpha here. Very simple quest. All you have to do is get a BNS address. That's all you have to do. Get one BNS. How simple?
You people. Well, the problem is that once you get one, you can't stop. You got to keep getting more.
It's exactly that. And the good thing was with the new V2, you can actually get lots and lots and lots.
Oh my gosh! Back in my day, it took forever. I must have like scooped up 20, ranging from like
you guys aren't scarred anywhere near as much as me and Dr. FR. I'll tell you right now from the ENS days. Okay, so this is a cakewalk right now. Consider yourself lucky.
Yep, indeed. All right. Well, before we end the show with some special music, I just want to thank all of you. Thank you for all the Welsh Corgi community, the members out here. It's incredible to see what you guys are bringing, how you're making this community thrive, all of your time and dedication. It's evident. It's a real strong community. So I'm honored that you guys could come up here. So it's definitely a win, help, win situation, which is another common theme that we've talked a lot about. Win, help, win. So yeah, thank you all. And thank you everyone for listening and tuning into this episode of the Leather Lounge. Leather is your gateway to everything on Bitcoin, from DeFi to stacks, ordinals, runes, stamps, NFTs, and more. Don't forget to visit our blog and learn center at leather.io and join our conversation on X every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. And instead of our usual outro music, we, as I hinted before, are going to have some special music from the OG 300. So thank you again, everyone. Have a beautiful week. Tune in. Stay tuned because we have BitFlow's space after this. And then on Friday, we've got Good for Bitcoin with Brandon from Trust Machines. And we do it again next week. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the lounge.
Yeah, Welsh. Yeah. Welsh. Hannah. Bitcoin. Welsh.
Y'all better throw up these emojis for Hannah.
Yeah. Welsh. Yeah. Welsh. I gotta talk about Welsh. I gotta deal with it Welsh. I gotta move with it Welsh. I gotta talk about Welsh. Stay on wings. I got a Welsh up in my wallet. I got a woo. I got a rule. I got no rules. I got a moose. I got a bag. Shoot for the moon. 100 degrees. 100%. Making more sense. What up, Stuart? Yeah. Hey. I gotta move with a suit. Hey. I got a gentle Welsh. Dollar signs in front of it. Meme coins for the fun of it. Best friend to a kangaroo. I got a warm charisma. Stick it. Welsh. Pump it. Welsh. Yeah. Welsh. Yeah. Hey. Welsh. Yeah.
Who's he talking about?
Welsh.
I'm waiting to figure it out. It'll come. I think by the end of it, we'll know.
Welsh. Welsh, 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 Welsh.
Shout out Bit by Bit. I see you down there, boy.
I gotta talk about Welsh.
Oh, Bit by Bit. Uh-oh.
Oh, please bring
Extended
him up. Yeah, bring him up, man.
Bit by Bit is here.
Welsh, 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 Welsh.
Nice.
Oh, talk about the coda. Bit by Bit, welcome to the stage. Give us all of that sweet, sweet waxing poetic about.
You thought you were gonna slick by, huh, buddy? Nah, nah, nah.
What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? No, I'm actually out on my boat right now. I'm so sorry I was late. And where we ended up, we had no signal, and that's very unusual. So I apologize. Still out on the boat right now, but we're on the hook, just relaxing, and happy to be here, man. Happy to be here with you guys. What's up?
Well, I was just about to close out the space, just because of time constraints, but you missed a good show. But we would love, when I have been checking in on every Tuesday, I hear you answer questions really eloquently, really beautifully. So we've had people coming up here asking about, what is Welsh? What are some of the details behind the tokens? So, I mean, I know it's kind of fast, but could you just give us the quick bit by bit?
Yeah, I mean, tokenomics, right? 10 billion, all in circulation. Yep, evenly dispersed. We had a issue with whales kind of coming out and cheating on us. So all those whales have been flushed out. We've got new whales. We've got friendly whales. It's a community-ran coin, community token. We've got some powerful leaders inside the community, and I think everybody knows who we're talking about. Rosar, Stewart, Dave, Stacksy, and then all the newcomers, Killer, Cool, O'Milly. But yeah, no, I mean, just a great community. I mean, nobody's going anywhere. We're here to stay. We're here to grow, and we're here to collaborate, I think that's kind of the short and sweet about Welsh.
Yeah.
We're just here. We got that staying power. It's personal for all of us now.
Yep, I do know. Well, thanks again for jumping on just at the end. Good luck on the boat. Don't lose anything precious.
No, I won't. We caught 2 bonnet head sharks today. They were actually really cool. We let them go. So
beautiful.
# goals. Damn, bitch. Let's go.
Yeah. Like I said, I had to motor over and find signal. Again, I apologize, guys.
It's all good. Well, I have to end the space, but it always continues somewhere. Like I said, do check out the BitFlow spaces happening in 10 minutes. Good for Bitcoin every Friday. And then we'll keep it going next week. Thank you again, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of your day, whatever time it is in Bitcoin time.